Looking back on 2025, it's an interesting year. So many things that I thought I would have never had the courage to do. So many things that, I didn't really think much of, but it actually became something much greater than what I could have ever thought it would have been. And I guess, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't be so afraid to try that thing that you've always had in mind. You know, language learning for me has been something that I've just been going at step by step. Over the past 7 years, just learning a little bit here and there. And I understand what that struggle is because I'm struggling right now with French. I've been telling you guys that I've been learning French, and French has not been going anywhere where I hope it should go. I've been grappling with trying to figure out what I want this page to be, what I want this space to represent. Because when you're learning something for yourself, and you're doing that without any sort of external pressure, I guess it's easier to just hone in, and just do what you love. I've never wanted language learning to feel like something I'm doing for show, and I find it quite paradoxical that the more I've shared about just this whole process and learning and putting myself out there and talking more, ironically, the more I feel kind of closed off. It's an interesting challenge, trying to be one to motivate, trying to be one to let other people know what's possible, but also trying to convince myself in the process. But for 2025, really, what I hope to encourage you guys to do is to try that thing that you've always had in mind, and don't be afraid of what people think. So many times we limit ourselves, or we limit our own capacity based on what we think others might think we can do, or even what we think about ourselves. Sometimes I've realized that the thoughts that you have, your own self-limiting thoughts, can limit your own outcome. Because I never started like 7 years ago and would have thought that I'd actually be able to learn Spanish and Portuguese. It was kind of something that just happened along the way, because you try something and you go through with it and you realize that this works, and you just do it one step at a time. So as you make your plans for 2025, be intentional about going after the things that you really want to go after this year, whether that's language learning, whether that is music, whether that is photography, art, whatever it is that you really want to pursue it. Give yourself the chance to experience that little bit of discomfort, and just to see where it goes. I'm so grateful that this year I got my first brand deal as a content creator, which is crazy. And crazy to think it would have come from a company all the way in Germany. I haven't had any videos go absolutely viral, but to be recognized for stuff that you're doing on social media, trying to encourage others, that in and of itself is encouraging. So yeah, happy holidays. And yeah, as you enjoy the holiday season, however it is that you enjoy in your family, in your home country, think about what you want to do for 2025, but don't think too hard about it. Go after that thing, that hobby, that dream, and just see where it goes. And as I'm here telling you this, I'm also trying to convince myself, that just keep at it. You should just keep at it. Just keep moving forward. Keep inspiring if you want to inspire. Be artistic if you want to be. Start that new business. And just go after those things. Don't keep them bottled up. And I'm excited to see what you have in store. I guess that's that video. I didn't really have anything planned, so I just came here to just share a few thoughts and just get a couple things off my mind. Watch your space for 2025. I have some really interesting ideas, some really cool collaborations coming up. And yeah, all the best. All right, take care.